All right, guys, how's it going? So, yes, I know the Christmas tree is still up. That's because I live in Spain. And in Spain, today is Three Kings Day. That's bigger than Christmas Day here, all right? So, technically, it's their Christmas Day, if you want to look at it that way. All the kids get the presents today, big dinner and all that. So, that's why the tree's still up. Trust me, the fucker will be down tomorrow. How are you doing? You all right? Okay, so we're going to take a look at the Spanish print media today, the football dailies. Remy is here with me. Can you go and get in your bed, please? Thank you. Marca, AS and Sport, I review those every day for you guys. If you're new to my channel, we do that because we like to see what they're saying, all right? So if it's of no interest to you because you think it's just Spanish propaganda, you need to stop watching the video now, all right? So we reviewed the Spanish papers right through the summer because of Zubimendi, Cubo, Mamadashvili and all that. And then we stopped getting them when the transfer window closed. But then the Liverpool clique of journalists, not your, Joyce or Ornstein, but the clique of journalists, the ones that all agree with each other, the ones that piggyback onto those two. That clique of journos, they were saying like, oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold's in the Spanish media every day with Real Madrid. And I was like, that's not fucking true. Do you know what I mean? So I started, reviewing the papers every day again to tell you guys, to show you guys what is and isn't. And isn't is just as important, I think, in the papers. All right? So, yeah, I even make videos to tell you there's nothing in the papers. We don't take what they say as facts. It's just interesting to see what they're saying versus what our peoples are saying. So I usually review them in the cafe. I usually go and, check them out in the cafe in the morning, but the cafe's closed today because of Three Kings Day. I'll be back in there on Tuesday. So, right. Obviously, the main thing that we're looking for is anything to do with Trent Alexander-Arnold, right? And to save your time, I can tell you don't need to watch the video. There is very little reference to Trent. There is reference to him, but nothing to do with Real Madrid or any transfer claims or anything like that. There's nothing in this update regarding Martin Zubimendi, Mamadashvili, nothing. There's nothing really in there. There is something about Stefan Bajcetic, though, which we're going to go over. So that's it. So if you're staying with me, nice one. If not, see you later. Right. So, Marca. So yeah, first of all, I wasn't sure if there would be additions today with it being Three Kings Day, but there is. All three have been updated and published. So Marca, they touched very briefly on Trent. There's one reference to him, and it's only in their review of the Liverpool versus Manchester United game yesterday in the international section. So it's not under the Real Madrid section. It's just, Liverpool played Man United yesterday, big game, all that guff, you know what I mean? And there's one little reference to it, Trent in there, and it said Alexander-Arnold's defensive passivity cost Liverpool dearly. So they did single him out for his mistake in that game, or mistakes. And I will also tell you that in AS, while we stick with Trent, same thing. There was a brief mention in the coverage of yesterday's game, saying Lisandro Martinez stole Alexander-Arnold's wallet, which is a Spanish idiom often used, in football here to describe one player outsmarting or outplaying another. In other words, Martinez dispossessed Alexander-Arnold, intercepted a play or outmaneuvered him or whatever, just in case you're wondering what that wallet reference is. So that's it, to be honest with you, with regards to Trent. Sport never even didn't mention him at all. Obviously, Sport is the pro-Barcelona newspaper, the Catalan newspaper. The other two, focus on Real Madrid. They do cover all the clubs, but there's bias and propaganda in Marca and AS, Real Madrid, and Barca. Sport is Barca. But I like to see what Sport are saying about Trent and Real Madrid, because they obviously don't give a fuck about Real Madrid. And then, they report in a different way. So, but there's nothing, all right? So let's go back. Nothing else in Marca today for you. In AS, there was an article about Stefan Bajcetic. Stefan Bajcetic, new option for the midfield. You might have heard this whisper, this week anyway. Real Betis is exploring players who could join their project this winter transfer window, with the latest name being Stefan Bajcetic. The 20-year-old belongs to Liverpool, but is currently on loan at Red Bull Salzburg, where he has played 18 games so far this season. Born in Vigo, Bajcetic is an international with Spain's under-21 team, and he's eager to gain prominence in La Liga, ideally with a club like Betis. For this to happen, Betis would need Liverpool's approval to terminate his loan in Austria, and would also need to finalise their decision to reinforce their midfield with him. Manuel Pellegrini's team is looking for a midfielder to bolster their options for the second half of the season, and Bajcetic is being considered alongside other names such as Arthur Melo and Enzo Laffi. Now, Arthur Melo, the Brazilian midfielder, he seems closer to leaving Juventus than he's ever been. He's not a part of Coach Thiago Motta's plans for this season. I need to look this up, to be honest with you guys. This wasn't in the Spanish print. Thiago Motta was one of the candidates for the Liverpool job. You know, he was linked with us during that. He was an outsider. But he's at Juventus, and he's got no time for Arthur Melo, basically. He's failed to establish himself under Motta's leadership, prompting the club to explore options for his departure. Going back to Betis, they're not in a rush to make moves, as they are also considering possible player sales to fund these acquisitions, even if they are structured as loans. So that might be something that you want to keep an eye on. And to be honest with you guys, that's it. A very brief update of what is and isn't being said here in Spain in today's print media. Hello, Remy. You all right, mate? Okay, so I'll leave that with you. What day is tomorrow? Is it Tuesday tomorrow? Yeah, it's Tuesday. Oh, I must say, I'm not sure if I will be live at 1 o'clock this afternoon. I did say I would be, but I forgot it's my boy's day off, Smooth. And as you guys know, he's my best friend. He's in America, so he's 6 hours behind me. He should be waking up soon. And usually on a Sunday and a Monday afternoon, we jump on the Xbox. So if he is around today, there won't be a 1 o'clock stream, I don't think. All right, but there will definitely be a stream at 7 o'clock this evening. All right. And I will be streaming throughout the week as well. I'll keep you posted. If you've got X, follow Cop Talk TV and Cop Talk Podcast and Duncan Oldham and Dunk Knows Best, all on X. And also, if you've got Facebook, then follow Cop Talk TV on there as well, because I do post on Facebook and X when we go live, when we're going to go live, any changes to the schedule and things like that. All right. We do have a chat room as well. Where I update things. If you read the video description, it's got all the information you need as to how to connect with me. All right, guys. So yeah, back in the cafe tomorrow morning. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I like to get out, and go and review the papers in the cafe. I take my laptop with me and that. It's nothing to do with that bocadillo that I'm looking forward to having tomorrow morning. Yeah, it's like a big baguette full of sausages and cheese with fried onions and ketchup. Well, don't tell anyone I'm having it, all right? All right, then. I'm off. If you appreciate this video, please thumbs up the video. If you want to buy me a coffee for tomorrow morning, by all means, please hit the super thanks, the love heart video. What's it called? Love heart button, sorry, under the video. And if it's not there, there's other ways you can support in the video description. And I'll give you a shout out on tomorrow morning's briefing. All right, guys. Nice one. See you in a bit.